Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have a couple products that I want to test out. They are drugstore products and I tried to find the cheapest ones, but there really wasn't any cheap like 50 cents. So I got the ones that I could find the most cheapest ones, which is e.l.f. and Wet n Wild. So as you guys can see, most of these are still in their packaging. So what I'm going to do is unpacking those, applying them to my face, letting you guys what I think about those. I know I haven't been posting a video in a couple of days. It's probably like almost 2 weeks. And the reason is because I recently on January started going to the gym, starting a new diet, trying to eat healthier. And if most of you guys are seeing this video and have started doing that, you guys know that your body's still getting used to not eating all of that junk food. So I've been a little down, I've been a little tired lately, but my body feels a little better enough to get ready and filming for you guys again. So I am here today. So I guess let's get started, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share on my videos. And then I don't know if you guys have been reading or not, but on my description I put that once I hit 100 subscribers I will be doing a giveaway, so stay tuned for that. So don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So to get started with, I already prepped my face, I already moisturized it, and I already put in the primer. And the primer that I use, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, is the PoreFessional from Benefits, and it's really amazing. It smells amazing. It leaves your face so smooth, you guys. They sell the mini one, and I think the mini one was like $12, and the reason I got the mini one is because I wanted to try it out. I'm not really gonna go ahead and jump to buy something that's like $30 and at the end of the day not really work out for me. But I loved it, and I will definitely go back and be buying the original one. So for the foundation, I got the Revlon one, and the reason that I'm choosing this one, and as you guys can see it's already open, it's been used, is because most of you guys know that I used to have an acne problem, and then this is the one that I used to use before I started going to my dermatologist. And so I'm going to stick with this because I feel a little more confident in this one than in any other. But if you guys out there know of any other that I can use, because I'm currently using the Clinique ones. If you guys know of any other ones that actually work without making you break out, then just comment below to let me know, and I will definitely try those out. So I'm going to just be using a rose water spray, and I'm just going to be spraying my sponge. I know my sponge looks dirty, but I promise you guys that it is very well cleaned. If you guys have any tricks of how to let all of this out, then just definitely let me know. So I'm going to do 1.5 pump. I don't want to put way too much on my face because it will make it look cakey. And I am just going to apply that all over the place. Okay. And then you guys can use a brush, you guys can use anything that you guys feel comfortable, anything that you guys have been using to apply your foundation. I use the beauty blender because it's way easier for me to do it, so that's why I use that. This one is really nice, and I got this one at TJ Maxx, and it was only like $3, you guys, and it is so soft. I've been using it for like 3-4 months now, and it has not broken, so I am really happy from that part. Alright, and then just try to make sure you guys blend that out all the way down here to your neck. We don't want one color be on your face and another color be down here. And then obviously right here also. Okay. Alright, and then it's okay to have a little bit left over, but if you want to go ahead and use it all, that is fine. I really don't mind because I already kind of have like a good amount calculated of how much my face needs. But if you are definitely a beginner like me, sometimes I would put too much and not end up using it all. So I kind of have it all calculated. So I am done with that, and now I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Perfect Blend Concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and start opening that. And then this was only $2, and I got these products at Walmart. This was $2. It brings 0.7 ounces in this product. And then I probably feel like this shade's gonna be too light for me, but for the sake of the video, I'm just I'm just going to apply it on my face and let you guys know what I think. Right, and then right here, and then I like to put a couple dots right where I used to have those dark spots, and then I believe that's it. And then I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and then just start blending that out. So the blending is really, really nice, you guys. I'm really not having no trouble at all blending all of this out. The product doesn't even feel like if I have a whole ton of makeup on. It feels really light, and I really, really love makeup products that are really like that. So as you guys can see, it blended out really, really well. I have no white stuff on there, so that's really, really good. And now for the powder, as you guys seen me use this one on my previous video. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm just going to grab a brush. Or if you can grab a brush, you can just apply down there. Or you can also use your same beauty blender and then just kind of tap that in there, and you can see it grab some of the product and just put it right where you put that concealer on. Mainly where you put that concealer on, and then what I do at the end, whatever is kind of left in the beauty blender, I just go ahead and put that all over my face. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, and while I let that sit, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my eyes. And for my eyes, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild little eyeshadow palettes. And then this was only, I believe it was $2. And then I think that this is a really good one for beginners like me, because it kind of has the right where the shades are, it has where that color should go. So I'm actually going to go along with that today. If I can open up the product. Okay. Maybe I should have done this off camera. Alright. So I'm going to be grabbing the... I got this one from Ulta, and it says crease on it, and I'm going to be grabbing the transition shade. And then if you have any other palettes that don't say transition shade on it, because most of them don't, the transition shade is the shade closest to your eye, to your whole eyelid and the crease color, basically to your skin color. And then that shade is going to help you blend out every other shade more better than just making it more, it's going to make it more easier for you to blend all of your shades out, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to, so this one is just going to be applied all over the lid, all over the eye, all over the crease, everywhere. Okay? Like all over the place. And then yes, like any other palettes, it does have some fallout, but it's not too much fallout. And to me, as long as the product does what it's supposed to do, which is blend well, I really don't have any problems with that. So, and I'm letting you guys know because I know most of you guys really do mind about the fallout, but I don't. So that's fine. Okay. So now that I have that in there, I am going to move on to the crease, which is this color right here. And I'm actually going to grab another another brush. Okay, I'm going to be grabbing this Kylie Jenner one. It's a really fluffy one, and I'm just going to be tapping that in there, get the excess off, and then just put that right in the crease. Now, when it comes to blending, it is always best to take your time and blend it out really slowly and do small circular motions like the ones I'm doing right now, or back and forth. And the reason I'm saying is to do it slowly is because they blend more better. Not as if you're going really slow. If you're going really fast, it's just gonna be all over the place. And then it's better to do it slow and take your time so that the look can come out better, the blends will be better, everything will be perfectly blended out. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Then you can obviously grab a little more. And then just try to do that on the crease. Don't try to get on the eyelid, because you could and can add more colors onto there, but if you are only the type of person that just adds one color to your whole lid, you're more welcome to do that. And the reason I'm saying that is because before I got into the makeup world, I was the kind of person that only did one whole eyeshadow in their whole eyes. And then when I started discovering that you can do more eyeshadows, I was like, I've been living under a rock. Okay. So now that I've got that done, I'm going to go in with this other Kylie brush. And then this one is clean, you guys. It just looks like that. I don't know why. I'm just going to spray that in. Get that off. And now I'm going to go into this shimmery type of color. And then as you guys can see, that it's already had some fallout in there. But like I said, I don't really mind as long as it does what it's supposed to do. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lid, because it literally says on the thing, it says lid. So I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. And the reason, you guys are probably wondering yourself why I sprayed the brush. And the reason that I sprayed the brush was because when it comes to being a shimmer, sometimes it has the tendency of just falling out of your brush. And then the reason that I do that is because so that the eyeshadow can actually stay on there, because it's not a matte eyeshadow, it's a shimmer. Okay, so now I've got that on there, I'm going to go back in with the same, with the before brush, because as you guys can see, I got some up here. No problem, you can just go back in and then just kind of buff that out. You guys can see that's like way much better. And then you guys, if I'm doing anything wrong, just let me know. I am here to learn as well as you guys. I'm not here to go and criticize anybody. I am learning with you guys as well. So don't think that I'm here thinking I'm all a professional, because I'm not. I'm also learning along the way. Okay? So now that I've done with my eyeshadow, I'm gonna move up to my eyebrows. And for the eyebrows, I got the e.l.f. brow pencil. And then I'm going to tell you guys what I think about this. For the eyeshadow palette, I thought it blended out really well. I feel like it could have had a little more pigment, but it blended out really nicely. If for only to be like $2, I really liked how it turned out. It didn't have much of a fallout like I thought it would have for being a drugstore brand. It didn't have much of a fallout, but it did have some. So now let's test this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush my eyebrows. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it. And then this is, I got the shade in the brown and the color taupe. So I'm just going to kind of do that as little as I can, because they only literally had like 2 colors in there. And then one of them was really dark black, and then the other one was like neutral, but the neutral seemed more darker than this one. So I'm just going to trace the line. Like trace, trace, trace. And then just kind of fill it in. Kind of fill it in over here as well. And then once you're done with that, just go back in and fix it. I really like this because it's more skinnier and it lets your eyebrow like be more precise. I have the Anastasia one and that's the one I've been using like forever and I really liked it. But I think that this one might be my favorite one. I think this might be my favorite one now. Cause the brush is more skinnier. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's right here. It's more skinnier and longer, and then when it comes to the end one, let me open it for you guys. This one is more like skinnier and precise, and this one is more like of a thicker, but it's kind of like a I don't know what to sound. This one's more like a pencil. So I feel like this one lets me be more precise. On the other one, I had to go a little more difficult. So now that I got those done, I know I've seen in most of the videos that you guys put like concealer down there. I don't, in my opinion, I don't really like to do that because I want my eyebrows to look as more natural as it can. So I'm just going to jump on and go ahead and use a really thin brush. And then this one says brow bone. So this one says brow bone. It's kind of like a highlighter. And then I'm just going to literally right on the brow bone, just add that little lighter there to make my eyebrow pop, you know. To make my eyebrows feel special. Alright. So, and then try not to put too much because then we didn't want it to look too highlighty. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to move on with my eyeliner. So now I'm got with my eyeliner, I'm just literally going to trace right the beginning of the eyeball, the eyelid. Just go up and then just attach. Okay. Did y'all see that, guys? And yes, like I said before, I'm still a learner. I'm still learning with you guys. So please, if there's anything I can do better, just please let me know. I will not hesitate on making it better. Whew, it's hot in here. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the next eye. And then for me, I don't know if it's just me, you guys, but this eye is always the hardest one to do. I don't know if because I am right-handed or not. So I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm just going to, for me it's better if I just go ahead and stretch my eye like this. Because I feel like I can just scoop the line right in. Okay. Almost done. All right. Now I'm just going to go ahead and fill in a little bit because I left some spots right here. All right. So now that I have that in, I always like to let it dry for a little bit and do the bottom part. And I'm going to go in with the Stila brand. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. And then this one is in the black color. And I'm just going to go in right under my eye and fill that in. Ooh. Okay, right under my eye, fill that in. Same thing as over here. Ooh. Well, that's a chunk that fell off there, huh? Okay, don't worry. So I can just bring it back out again. There you go. And then just fill it in. Now, as you guys can see, that little thing fell off in there, but I can just simply go back and fix that. If you can you can always just grab like the smallest amount and then just apply it right there. Now I'm gonna go back in with this brush and then just try to get rid of all that powder that I left on my face while I did my eyes. Okay, and then now that I've got that done, I actually like to go in back to the eyeshadow and blend out a little bit around here and smoothing out the edges. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same one, but first I'm just going to go ahead and smooth out the edges, and then go back to what I was gonna do next, which was my contour. And for the contour, I have this Wet n Wild contour stick, and then for this one I am just going to draw a couple lines right here, then right here, and then right here on the tip of the nose, a line right here as well, just a couple right here. And then I'm going to switch to the other side and then do the same thing. Then I don't really like to apply so much here, just because for the reason that I already did the because I already did the concealer. So I'm just going to go ahead again with my beauty blender and then just go ahead and blend that out. And then this one, I had already opened it up and I have actually been using that for a couple days now. And I like it. I'm not going to complain so much about it. Oh, and for my, for the eyeliner, I know the Stila isn't a drugstore brand, but that was the only currently one I had. And then for the water, for the other eyeliner, for the tip 0.1 precision, it was the Kardashian Beauty one. So, and that one, it was only, I believe that one's only was like $10, and I kind of like it because it's more better to, because it's more precise. It's with the pointy, so I kind of like that one more. But at the same time, if you are just starting like me, I will probably recommend something else to start off with, because this one is kind of like a watery pencil, and then if you don't really know how to do it properly, then it will just go all over the place. All of the water of the eyeliner will be all over the place, so we don't want that. So for the stick one, it blended out really well over here and over here as well, as you guys can tell. But once it comes to the nose, it takes a little while to do it, and that's the reason why I stopped using it after a couple days. Was because it's once it started to be like once we let it by a couple minutes, like maybe 30 seconds or so, it started to already stick to your skin, and it gets really hard to blend it out. So that's the reason why I stopped using it. But for the sake of the video, I took it out again to show you guys. But as you guys can see, like spots right there, it's because it's having a little hard time to blend. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to be using the the blush. I know I should be using a contour. And then for a contour, I don't really have a drugstore one. So I will be using the It Cosmetics ones. And I'm just going to be going in this shade right here, which is a light shade, because I'm also trying not to look so dramatic at the same time. So I'm just going to fill that in, and then just fill that in right in here. And then you're just putting in this bronzer right where you did your contour. Okay, and then just lightly pressing, barely touching your skin. Okay, same thing for the other side. Okay, so now that I've got that on, I'm going to go in with the blush. And then for the blush, I'm using the Wet n Wild one. And then it's got a little brush in here. And I actually want to use the brush. Ooh, it's a mini brush. So I'm just going to be tapping on that in there. And yes, as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see well. Once I do that, you see all of that that's coming out. So I will just tap it on there. That way the powder doesn't go all over the place like it just did. So, and then this blush, it kind of has like a shimmery to it. You guys probably can't see it, but it's kind of got like some little flakes in there. So I'm just going to be applying that in here. Yeah, I don't know. So I actually got another better brush because the one that came in with the palette didn't really work out for me. So once I'm just going to tap that in there and take the excess off. As you guys can see, it still went off. I'm just going to apply that on here. And then as you guys, I don't know if you guys can really see, but this blush actually can work like as a highlighter. So I would probably be using this in the future as a highlighter and a blush at the same time as well. I figure that it will look really, really pretty. So normally I don't really go with a sparkly blush and plus a highlighter, but I like it. I kind of liked how it looked. It was really smooth. It really like it. Like, if you guys can see, it really glows a lot. And this was only $2, you guys. And then I'm going to move on with the highlighter. And then this highlighter, when I saw it, I was like, whoa. So it's the rainbow highlighter from Wet n Wild, and this was also $2. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up as well. I'm telling you guys, I should have done all of this way before I even started the video. Now my video's gonna be way too long. I don't want you guys to go to sleep on me. Ugh. Okay guys, so I finally got the product to open up for me, and this is how it looks. It actually looks really pretty. It looks really nice. So I'm just going to grab the same one that I used for the blush, and I'm just going to tap that in there. And then this one doesn't have a bunch of fallout, but you know. And then I'm just going to do my highlighter right here. Let's see if I can find actually a smaller brush. I really don't know where all my brushes go, so just bear with me. I'm going to use this brush, and I'm just going to apply that up here. Oh my goodness. Look at that, you guys. I think I actually put too much, but it's fine. Wow, this was only $2, and it's amazing. It's like, are you guys not blind yet? No? Okay. Wow, this is so pretty. Really pretty. Okay. Wet n Wild didn't come to play with this new rainbow highlighter. And then just put a little bit on my nose. Right here. Okay. So now that I have that on, the product that I was really excited to try out was this e.l.f. one, and it is the Clear Brow and Lash Mascara. It has no color at all. It is cleared, and when I saw it, I was like, what? So I bought it to test it out, and this was only literally $2 as well. So I'm kind of scared to try this out, but at the same time, I really want to try it out to see how it really works. So let's see how it goes. And I wonder if I can, it literally just says eyebrows. I already ripped the thing off. Clear eyebrow and mascara. So I wonder if this is kind of like a gel, or I'm not sure. So as you guys can see, the product, it says e.l.f. right in the middle, and then this side is the eyebrow ones, and this one is the lash ones. So if I open this one, ooh, it opens up like this, and it is literally clear. And this is the eyebrow one, so I kind of want to put it up here. Should I? Okay, let's try it. Oh. Huh. It's like nothing. Oh my. It's. Wow. It literally is clear, you guys. It literally feels like you have nothing. And for some reason, I feel like this literally just gave more color to my eyebrows. I feel like it got more color to it. That's so neat. Of course, if you're going to use this, as you guys can see on my brush, since I have already done my eyebrows, it kind of had some color in there. So I kind of hate to put it back in there. I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and try to take that stuff off. So I'm just going to let that dry and see what happens. So now I'm going to go turn around to the other side and do the eyelashes one. But I wonder if this one is also kind of like the same thing. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. For this side, I'm going to apply it just without the mascara. And I'm going to apply mascara on this side and put this on and see what really happens. Huh. Nothing. Okay, well, I think that's not going to work at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my drugstore mascara, which is the Maybelline New York one. And then I'm just going to apply mascara on this side. Oh. And then on this side as well. Okay. Okay. I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. And while I let that dry, I will talk to you guys about these products. I really like the products. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a picky person. For $2 being each product being $2, I really think they were really good products. I've heard really good about these brands, so I'm really excited to I got to try these. I really like them, you guys. Yes, some of the stuff did have fallout, but it worked fine for me. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really a picky person. It still blended out really well. And then I think my favorite product as of so far right now, it was definitely the highlighter. It looks really pretty. So I really will recommend for you guys to go and buy this and try it out. It was literally only $2, you guys. So I promise you guys won't regret it. So I still haven't tried out the Wet n Wild setting spray, so I will definitely be doing that once I finish up with my eyelashes. So we will see. And then for today's video, I will also not be popping up some eyelashes because I feel like I already made the video so long. And then stay tuned for next video, because on next videos I will also be trying on another new product. So if you want to know what it is, just stay tuned for the video. Okay guys, so I am currently back. So that the testing that I did before was actually kind of a fail. This was, I'm pretty sure this is more like kind of a brow gel as well as an eyelash gel. So for this one, as you guys saw, I only applied the gel and I waited for it to dry. I curled my eyelashes and it didn't work. As of this one, I put the mascara, then I applied the gel, and then it did work. So I'm guessing that's what it is in my opinion. If it's not, then maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I figured I'm going to be using it as of now. So I went ahead and did my lips, and for my lips I used the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid, and then this was actually given to me by a friend, and it smells amazing, you guys. I think this is currently like $7 each. I might be wrong because I haven't bought any of these yet. This was given to me by a friend, like I just told you guys. So now, just to finish off my face and everything, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild spray that I took the packaging while I was off video. And then I'm just going to go ahead and spray this all over my face. Whew. I kind of don't like the smell of it, but it does feel really refreshing right now that it's like 80 outside, or in my house I should say. So that is actually it for today's video, you guys. I actually enjoyed doing this kind of videos, testing out new products for you guys. So if you guys obviously like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, and still subscribe to my channel because you guys might like the next video I'm going to be uploading. Like I said, stay tuned for the next video because I will be testing out new products, more new products for me. I know that these products were like probably like been out like forever, and I've apparently been living under a rock, and I am now currently testing those out for you guys. But I always like testing new products out, and then like I said before, I am new to the makeup world. So if you guys can just subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to comment below to be able to enter for that mini giveaway and like my video. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Kisses and blessings, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you.